Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Come make Atama soup with me and my sisters. So to begin, we are washing our pomo and pouring some palm oil into a dry pan. Adding the pomo to fry. This is another version if you don't have pressure cooker like us. Yes, this is one of the best ways to make pomo quickly soft. This is the protein we are using. We are using beef, so we're just slicing it into smaller chunks. We're back to the pomo, making sure it's properly fried the way we want it. For those of you that doesn't know what pomo is actually cow skin. Yes, the tough part of the skin, very strong, and you want to make sure that it's very soft before you eat it rather. This is the protein we are using today. We are using beef, so we are done slicing it into chunks. We're just washing it. We're actually making 3 varieties of soups, 3 varieties of African soup, and offals is part of it. So this is some of the offals we're using. We're also making use of stockfish. We love stockfish because it adds flavor and aroma to it. You always want to make use of stockfish whenever you're cooking any kind of African soup, any kind of Nigerian soup rather. So when I'm adding salt to it, I love adding salt to vegetables, meat, whatever I'm washing, to kill bacteria. And you can also use vinegar if you have, but I'm using salt. Just making sure that this is properly washed. Pouring it back to the pot to wash it for the last time. Back to the pomo is well fried. Make sure your pomo looks like this before cooking. So we're just adding all the proteins to the pot, the pomo, slicing some onions. Onion is good to cook with. It boosts the flavor and the taste. So you always want to make use of onion when cooking stock, especially. Pouring the onion in the pot, adding seasoning cubes, salt, and some spice. These are natural spice, oral natural spice, some black pepper, and just a tiny bit of water. Just a bit of water. Stir properly. Cover and let it cook. This is the Atama leaf. This leaf, I actually bought it for 2,000 naira at Oingo market. Let me know if they cheated me. So I'm just soaking this inside water. I want everything to be, all the dirt, everything should just be below it. I don't want everything should be flowing. I just want everything to sink. And this is the protein. Just stirring it to make sure that it's properly done. This is the Atama leaf after washing with salt and enough water. We're just slicing it. This is the fish we're going to be using for this soup, this Atama soup. Yes, that's why we didn't add it to the beef. We're just soaking it with hot water to remove all the dirt, kill all the germs. adding it to the pot. So we're just adding the meat, the fish to the pomo and let it cook properly. Cover. This is the Atama leaf. We are washing it because it's a bit slimy, so you want to wash out that tiny bitterness and the slimeness. This is water leaf. Slicing the water leaf after washing. Pounding the crayfish. I love adding crayfish to my Nigerian soup. I don't know about you, but crayfish also improve that flavor. This is the pepper we are using. This dry pepper is another great spice for soup. I love it. I mostly prefer it than atarudo. Pouring the pepper into the pomo and the fish stock. Adding a bit of water. Add a bit seasoning. Some palm oil to it. Pouring the protein. We want to use the beef for this soup because we don't want to use all. Like I said, we are making 3 delicacies, 3 different dish. Adding a bit of salt. Some crayfish, the pounded crayfish. Quick stir. Bring the water leaf inside. This is not the regular Atama soup. We actually want to recreate it. This is periwinkle, washing it and then pouring it inside this pot. Cover and let it cook for some time. Add oil to it, more oil to it. Give it a quick stir. And let it cook for some time. Come back to it and pour your washed Atama soup. I know this is not the regular Atama soup. Yes, we know about that and we know how to cook it, but we just want to recreate something. Let's see if it works out well for you guys so you can try. And this actually worked out perfectly. Yeah. So we just poured the leaf and then we're stirring. Cover and let it cook. This is not the regular Atama, so it takes longer to cook than the regular Atama. So this is the final look of it. Let me know if you try this recipe. Trust me, it was so good. Don't forget to share this video, subscribe and like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. See you in my next video.